He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his praying. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, stay to the sweet chanting Hari's name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set.
Hare Krishna, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hey, Mary Sachi, Fanny, Shama Sundar, thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, the late bird. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Janaki, welcome. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Evo, thank you for coming. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Gauranga. Hello, everybody. Krishna, Gauranga. I gotta try out some new songs. I don't know if they're any good. I might be flipping through them. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Trying that one. It's some pizzazz. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Amy, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nitya Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaura Chandra, Vishwambara, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Vishwambara, Nimai Pandit, Vishwambara, Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I remember that one. Krishna, Gauranga. Hey, Nitai Chandra, welcome. Thank you for coming. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna's got an eye on you there, Nitai Chandra. Keep your eye on him also, and everything will be okay. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare. Radhe, 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 Govinda. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda. Radhe. Radhe, Govinda, Radhe. Oh, Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, Govinda. Jai Madhava. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Nitai, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's try out some new songs. Krishna, Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Lord Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga, Nityaranga. All right, let's chant a little Hare Krishna here. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. You have your mic on?
No, my head is on the
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hari, Hari.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hari, Hari,
Hare,
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hari,
Hare,
Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hari,
Krishna, Hare
Hari, Hari
Krishna,
Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hari, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hari,
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Rama, Hari
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hari,
Rama,
Hari, Hari
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hari, Hari,
Hare.
Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hari, Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hari,
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hari Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hari, Hari,
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna.
Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hari, Hari,
Krishna.
Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare
Rama,
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 Hare
Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hari, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hari, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Hari, Hari
Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hari, Hari, Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama. Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari
Hare.
Rama, Hari Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hari, Hari
Rama.
Krishna, Hari Krishna.
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Hari
Hare
Krishna, Hari
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari, Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hari, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna, Hari Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hari,
Rama
Hari,
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hari, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama, Hari Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna,
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari,
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari
Hare
Rama, Hari
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna,
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama.
Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari,
Krishna.
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hari,
Hare.
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama.
Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna,
Rama.
Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna.
Krishna
Jaya
Krishna.
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta
Let's read the 10th canto. 10th canto. It's popped up in my mind here. Sudama. Let's see, Sudama. See if I can find Sudama. Sudama visits Lord Krishna in Dwarka. That's chapter 80 in 10th canto. Chapter 80. Krishna, Krishna. New window. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right, here we go. King Parikshit said, "My lord, O master, I wish to hear about other various deeds performed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Mukunda, whose valor is unlimited." See, valor, another quality, beautiful quality of Krishna. Valor, chivalry, the fighting propensity. Why do you think people fight here in this world? Because it comes from Krishna. That's why they want, when he comes here, they want to fight with him. Matter of fact, Jai and Vijay, they were thinking, the Lord's going to have his pastimes here. Who's going to fight with him? Who has the strength? And the Lord only likes to really fight with devotees. So let us come as demons. This is devotee. They'll take any position. Let us come as demons, and support the Lord's pastimes. See, it's all about supporting the Lord's pastimes. What are we doing? We're very lucky, very fortunate to support the Lord's pastimes. These are his pastimes, is delivering the world. Without him, we can't do it, right? But we got to become like, Madhavinda Puri. He started chanting in ecstatic devotion, and having the ecstatic symptoms. And the Lord said, because of your ecstatic love, I'm going to appear in the world. So if that hasn't happened for you yet, well, hey man, you're lucky. There's some good news for you. Better news than what Jesus gave. Jesus gave salvation. Remember he said, for those who believe in me, all your sins are forgiven. I felt it. I experienced it. Yeah. And then he led me over here. I was, I guess, lucky to move on. I was open to it. I wasn't like, what is this Krishna, false God? Well, I tried that too in the midstream, but that didn't work either. Yeah. See, so the Lord, and so people come, you become qualified here very quickly. With ecstatic love starts to work in you, and that's nice and getting hollowed out nicely. See, and then you are together like Sudama. See, that's why if you're an intimate devotee, you'll love stories about intimacy, the intimate relationships of devotees. I always liked the Sudama story. I never, for a long time, I didn't know, why do I like this kind of story, or I like the stories of Mother Sachi's relationship. Anything to do with the most intimate relationships. I never liked, I didn't awaken much, or if anything, it was these kinds of sweet relationships, intimacy of the Lord. Obviously, because the Lord likes that the best. That's why he came here as Lord Caitanya. I don't know why these guys are horsing around in the Vaidhi Bhaktas. This is the whole purpose of the Lord's descent. You've come here, you'll learn the purpose of the Lord's descent was to come and give what we are giving. So he gave it then, took a break for 550 years, and now we're back in the distribution mode. Aren't we lucky? Thank you, Lord. Lay it on us thick, really thick. See, I wish to hear about other various deeds performed. See, oh master. See, that's it. That's the spiritual master. Oh, master. See? Matter of fact, Lord Nityananda used to say, anybody who serves Lord Caitanya for a day, becomes my master. I mean, really serves. I mean, in ecstasy. See, because the Lord takes charge of that person. He gives himself to the person. Then he uses that, so it's actually like him. See? That's why, another good point is like with Prabhupada and the God Brothers. See, the God Brothers, most of them, at least at first, I don't know, things may have changed for some of them, not all of them. But they saw that he was different than Bhaktisiddhanta, their guru. And so Prabhupada comes up and said, well, if a person, a God brother receives a special mercy of their guru, you should treat them almost like as good as your spiritual master. So disciples didn't understand. They still don't understand that. Okay? But that's very important. See, they couldn't get over the false ego, but some did. Some got a bit. One guy had faith in the instruction of Prabhupada because he wouldn't eat the prasadam that was offered by his disciple. He said, no, this guy's a Sudra. He had this mentality, God brother, And then Prabhupada took his hands and put it on the hands of on the God brother and said, please accept this. And his heart melted somehow or other, and then tears came to his eyes. He accepted, See, he moved to another level. That's how it's done. You see, it's not done by your big austerities. That God brother could have been austere and in that Brahman consciousness, and that is a contamination. You got to really understand how easy it can be. Yeah, that's why it's explained. The essence of truth is when it's explained. Is so beautiful and so perfect, and it makes everything so wonderful. I was chanting today, and I was just realizing all kinds of things. But that's how you realize. You have to become an ecstatic chanter, man. And just realizing, I said, "My God, Lord, what a path." Everybody's got to work in this world. Everybody's got to do some purification in this world. Everybody's got to do some, and a lot of people not inspired by their work, and they're not getting purified much. Maybe they take a bath, and feel clean outside. But look at this thing. The Lord has dumped this jewel, this treasure in our laps, where you can come here and get this potency, just like the Lord gave it there, and people are getting it now here because this is authorized. We're authorized distributors. We're Mary Kay salesmen. We sell Mary Kay cosmetics here. Yeah, Mary Kay. She's Radharani, man. Her cosmetics. She puts on all this love of Krishna, Great makeup. This is the makeover that we need. Yeah. See, so and it's so wonderful, so easy, so amazing. In Kali Yuga, where things are supposed to be really tough, it actually is very tough if you surrender to the Lord's Maya, which many people are doing. Look at the inauspiciousness of it. Look at the confusion of it. Look at the death of it. Look at, these poor people that go by the pharmacies, all these nice Mexican people. And they're innocent, most of them. They're just very humble, simple, innocent people. But there's one fault. They believe the wrong people. Have the ones who are serving illusion and Maya. So that could be turned around. And so whoever does listen to those who are come on behalf of the easy peasy Lord, Lord Caitanya, is another name from him. He's Mr. Easy Peasy, Mr. Mrs. Easy Peasy, the original transgender. Can't tell, was he male or female? I don't know. It's hard to tell. He's both. Complete Godhead. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, what a wonderful path, to make it so nice, just coming together in Sadhu Sangha. We get the quality. This is a gift. I don't have this quality. I couldn't, relish this stuff, relish talking about Krishna, chanting his name. No way. There's no way. This is the highest plan. This is for the Maharaj Prikshits who inquire out of eagerness. Yeah, but this is a gift, Lord Chaitanya's gift. You want the gift, anybody out there? How about any of you gurus out there? You want the gift? How about any of you follow those gurus? You want the gift? You got to listen over here, because all the way up through religion is inauspiciousness, more or less. False ego. Look at Daksha. Still false ego, jealousy, envy. Look at the godbrothers. I mean, Prabhupada made the comments, didn't he? He said, oh, look at most of my godbrothers are envious me. Only one maybe is not. Can you imagine only one? I mean, these are his words. I mean, people don't. And then after he goes, they go all to the godbrothers. They're all just like Prabhupada. Narayan says, oh yeah, they're all perfect like Prabhupada, like thunderbolts. Pure devotees. Maybe a neophyte pure devotee. Neophyte is they're babies, and maybe in, like Narayan Maharaj said, many lifetimes they will attain prema. Only because they won't come to a place like this. You couldn't get it from Prabhupada either, because he wasn't given. You couldn't get it from Bhaktisiddhanta. Oh, wow, this is if you had the choice to be here now or with Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada or Bhakti Vinod, what would you choose? If you have any brains, you would choose here. Why? Because prema is given here. They weren't given it. Bhakti Vinod was in his room relishing it. Bhaktisiddhanta and Prabhupada also. So this is the best place to be on the planet for any Vaishnavas. Narayan Maharaj wasn't given it either. There's no proof. There's no proof Radhakund Babaji's. I haven't seen it there. Even my ex-wife, she says, oh, my Gurudev's so great. They all do the same. My Gurudev's so great. He's so big. Yeah, did you get any prema? Oh, no. The many lifetime thing. From him, from them, always the same thing. And that's so great. What are you losing? Now, that's not even logical. Here, the prema is flowing, man. Like a mighty river. When are these Lord? When are they going to wake up? See, this is the best place to be. The more I think about it and talk about it, the more I'm realizing that. I wonder if anybody else is starting to realize that out there in cyberland. Let's see. Then what makes those Gurudevs so great? What makes them great? You know why Lord Caitanya was considered great? Because ecstatic love awakened, not only in him, because at first they thought he was mad. But when other people, they accepted his preaching, like the same preaching we're doing here, the confidential preaching, Chaitanya Lila preaching, when they accepted these essential principles, they started becoming ecstatic like Lalita and Johan and say, wow, my Gurudev, wow, Lord Chaitanya is great. What do you think the secret sauce is here for you guys who praising your guru? You wouldn't pray, if you didn't get any ecstasy, you would only praise him at a false ego, like a false inconclusiveness. You would do like they do. My guru is so great. You want the mercy? Want to get the mercy? And you go, and there's no, they don't get it. They don't know what the mercy is. You want to get the mercy? Yeah, it's this. You got this? You got this ecstasy? You got this conclusiveness? You got these truths? No. We just got empty words. But of course, we don't think they're empty. We'll put them across really aggressively as right fighters. And we know, we know everything about bhakti. You don't know anything. Woo. We show you what you know, and you can't do that. It's an uncommon path. Everybody's no shows, everybody no shows. Anyway, we're here to put on a show, the greatest show on earth, man. Ecstatic love of God. Manifest in this world boldly, man, chivalrously. Just like the Lord. Instead, he was out there being chivalrous with bows and arrows, and Lord Caitanya, Nityananda, and Lalita, and Mohan, and Gauri, and Janakis, and all many of you girls out there are exhibiting that type of thing, ecstatic love. That's our bold preaching, man. That's our chivalry. This is the way we do it in Kali Yuga, Lord Caitanya style. I would never have praised you if I never exactly, but I do praise you. I even tell the world only you deserve the praise. Best show ever, right there. Yeah, see, we even convinced Dramana after a few years, She was coming a long time. I remember her way back. She used to piss me off. I didn't like her behavior. Now I like it. I had to warm up to her. She had to warm up to me, too, I think. Greatest show on earth, Hari Hari Krishna. Yes. I wish to hear about various other deeds performed by the personality of Godhead. You see, that's the idea. You come here, another gift you get is a desire to hear, like the devotees on the highest platform of devotional service, which is this. Desire to hear. Can you imagine that? These gurus, if they don't have a desire to hear from a prema bhakti, from a devotee who has ecstatic devotion, has this gift of Lord Caitanya, they're not on that platform. Therefore, they deserve to take a step down and sit on the floor for a while with us. See, we sit on the floor. You think they would want to sit on? No. Of course. As soon as Prabhupada left, the seats went up. They wanted that. Their tongues were lusting for it. Oh, Gurudev, I could desire, name, fame, worship. Oh, I can be more famous than Donald Trump. And the devil, or Maya, or Shiva, whatever you want to consider him in Maya, the illusion. But, okay, I'll give you that for a time, short time. Warm, cool, turtle following you. Yeah, me. You'll be a turtle dove. Turtle turns into a dove. Yeah, so you get that also as a gift. You come here regularly and you'll get the desire to hear the pastimes of the Lord, and that is the greatest gift. That's why you need to get this from a bona fide guru. Otherwise, you won't desire to hear the intimate pastimes of the Lord. That's where it's all going. Because that's what we do here. Prabhupada would give a little class, and I would get people, and then pass out the prasadam and the work. A lot of work, because that was their qualification, work for Krishna, A lot of rules. Know this, know that. Dry out, man, you potheads, actually they were more LSD heads back then. They're all, Yeah, so you get that gift here is the desire to hear about Krishna. And that's the secret. Because the devotees, they intimately commune with Krishna. Krishna becomes more beautiful to them to the point of wanting to glorify verbally. And that voice is full of saffron particles, they say. I don't know, I've never seen the saffron, but something like that. See, they come and they cause attraction to the Lord. They cause the Lord to become more beautiful. Otherwise, the Lord he can only be beautified with the flowers in the temple, right? You're really looking at the flowers. You say, wow, Krishna looks so beautiful. Oh, really? Do you see the real beauty of Krishna, or you just see the flower ornaments on the body, on the stone? And it kind of makes him, yeah. No. Can you, when you come to Sadhu Sangha and you hear from really ecstatic, inspired devotees who commune with the Lord's real beauty comes out. It becomes attractive, his qualities, his nature, his name, all transcendental. See, now you become the gift from Lord Caitanya's real line now. Not before. Recently, since Bhaktivinoda. See? Now the gift is this attraction. That's called Bhakti Lata Bees. We're giving that profusely out now. And we're not giving out works like that. Go out and work for Krishna. No, we're putting Krishna to work for you. We just put him inside you, and he starts plowing. He starts plowing everything, uprooting all the dense darkness by this attraction. See? You devotees have love for me, Lord Caitanya said. Therefore, I give you my transcendental body. You think that's true here? Well, you see it's true here. You know it's true here by experience. Therefore, you can sell it anywhere you please. You see, that's my work. That's my preaching. Sell this body of the Lord, man. Take it. Force it down their throats. It's so good they don't know. It's like a little kid. They don't want to eat this. No, I don't want to eat my grains. No, you got to fork. Eat this, Lord Caitanya, man. Eat his name here. Right, Sachi? You kind of force it down your throat. Hold their mouth open. Let me push it in. Like the dentist. You go to the dentist, man. You got the hygienist holding it open, and guy goes in with the drill. Sounds a little disturbing. Okay. Must be the fan. Okay, let me move the fan. Ivo's our tuning fork, he knows.
Yeah, good ears.
Yeah, he's got good ears.
It's like when you really want to sell his body, I have the same in singing, that I start to want to make more noise.
David Balaram says, all these ecstatic bhaktis, my goodness, my heart, my life. Yeah, you hit the mother lode there, Balaram. Hey, you got your $20 worth, man, back then. Oh, hey, you actually gave more money too. So yeah, you got whatever you gave. We want to make sure you get your money's worth here, man. We're not. Yeah, we all actually. I feel also very great. I said, my God, I can't be. I can't believe in this. I thought I was just going to be some miserable wretch all my life, and here I'm so happy now. I got friends. My God. Amazing, good, the best of friends. I couldn't imagine better friends. I used to look, I couldn't. People couldn't relate. I couldn't relate to them. They couldn't relate to me. I thought, man, these people are so lucky. They got friends. I go out, walk around, and I see people having dinner together and all that. I thought, boy, how come I don't have any friends like that? See, it's just different. Actually, when I looked into what they're doing and I'm just not attracted to that. This kind of friendship. We talk about Krishna together, chant his name in ecstasy, feel him coming close because he likes to be with his devotees. We're doing the things that the Goswamis do. I mean, these are activities of the Goswami. The Lord has given us all these gifts. I didn't get this on my merit. This is why, you see why Lord Caitanya taught that to that brahmachari this morning? You know, he said, don't think you're getting this on your merit. Get it by the mercy of the devotees. Don't try to gain power by your austerities, your renunciation, and your regulative devotion. Gain power by the mercy of a realized devotee. Now, you won't know that. You won't even know it if you just have the book, because they obviously don't know it. But when you got the book, Conclusive Truth, preached by conclusive preaching of a devotee, boom, you get it. Oh, really? Wow, now I get it. See, that's why I said there's one way to understand the scriptures is directly as well so indirectly by, they call it inference. It's inferring these things. And the Goswamis and devotees, they write poetically like that sometimes. And if you catch it, if you're really deep, it's something you always catch it. The deeper you go, you see how they're doing their. And so that's called inference, another way. And then when other people hear, they say, oh yeah, I can see how that is. But they couldn't see it before usually. See, you get, this is another gift. I'm amazed, you get so many gifts from love of Krishna, being in this line. It's everything, everything you get is a gift. And then it becomes a gift to others. You become a gift for others. You know, it's unbelievable, man. You know, just because you have faith and are a follower of this amazing Lord Caitanya. Yeah. I always need to tell everybody, no, thank you, I'm sorry, I have no time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I tell you, I went to this thing, they give you a free breakfast, you know, and I don't know, I was just inspired to do it because they gave me a free taxi ride home, you know. I thought, oh, I don't know where I am. Well, yeah, it's just a little time of my time and everything. But it was an austerity. I had to listen to these materialistic people trying to sell me to buy this like a timeshare thing, but they said it wasn't a timeshare. You know, all bullshit, man. I couldn't believe it. And it was interesting to see because this place in Puerto Vallarta was so opulent. It was like going to the heavenly planets. They had a bathtub that overlooked a glass thing overlooking the balcony, and a jacuzzi in the another balcony, you know, and just beautiful, and everything was immaculate and overlooking the sea. You know, I mean, just to see that was kind of interesting. And then there was a spiritual girl that was teaching there, and I got to share some stuff with her, and two other people too. But still, it was an austerity because they're trying to sell me on buying into this place. And my God, was it expensive? The tax alone, I could live for 2 years. The Mexican tax, they taxed the place, and if you buy into this thing, the tax alone was like $30,000 or something ridiculous. And I said, do people? He said, yeah, 30% of the people buy something here, you know, when they go through this thing. It shows you how people are influenced. And they had it all set up. See, this is like the world. They had everything set up. They had it was like a system. You just go through the system. This is the Maya system. It's a system, the whole thing. Okay? So self-realization is also a system. And Lord Caitanya gave the best and the quickest and the easiest system, and that's what we preach here. Why follow any other system? That's why they couldn't convince me. You know, they convinced 30%. The other people, they just don't have the money, probably. You know, they just in there for the free breakfast, which was pretty poor, man. It was like, oh my God, man. If I even knew that, I would have. Anyway, I got 2 taxi drives and I got to see around a little bit. Yeah, and also you follow this system here. It's a system. It's a Bhagavatam system. It's authorized. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm teaching what the book is the real formula in there. That's why it's fast acting. They're not teaching the formula. They got the book, and they're not devotee bhagavats and can't prove they got prema to be a devotee bhagavat, have love of Krishna. Like Shukadev. Therefore, the formula doesn't work. It's not fast acting. There's some problem in the formula. Is this a science of self-realization or what? See, that's why you see Prabhupada say, well, they can't get this. There's no room for this kind of word. So we'll just have to do the plowing, give them a little rules, man. Let's break up the air, go on pilgrimage for God's sake, and go there and dump your sins in the Dham or something, for a few lifetimes, or whenever you're ready to listen to this easy peasy path. This is a system, and it's right there in the Bhagavatam, and Prabhupada couldn't reach it. Bhaktisiddhanta either Bhakti Vinod. They're not ready. They said most of the Vaishnavas are neophytes. Well, luckily, not 50 generations or 15 generations, only 50 years we're preaching the highest thing. This is amazing miracle. Shows you how fast the Lord wants you back to Godhead, how fast you want to go there. See, I'm also giving a sales pitch, like Eric says. I'm also pushing a system. I got a system. The guys, when one guy couldn't make the deal with me, it was so funny. They raise their hand. That was they tag somebody. Then they get the other closer, the one who's more powerful. Yeah, the other closer comes in, sits down, and says, "How about this?" This talking. I couldn't understand because my mind doesn't think anymore like that. He's trying to manipulate the mind. Look at the numbers. I said, I don't live in that place anymore. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. No, I'm just trying. And then that didn't work with that guy. Hand goes up. Then the next guy comes. The last one, I had to go through 3 of them, 4. The last guy comes up to try to get something out of me, and all he got was an email address and my number from Mexico. Then I don't give a shit. I can just get another one. They didn't get a dime from me, man. But they got some energy and time. But that was okay because I was preaching there too. Plus, I like these things. It gives me a pastime, something I can preach about and show how it relates to Krishna. Because everything does when you look in the right perspective. Yeah.
You didn't give him the link to your Facebook?
No way. No. I should have gave the girl. I gave him some tips on Bitcoin though, because one guy was really into it. He wrote it down. He started writing things. Oh, what's that name of that coin? Yeah. So here, but we give a free buffet too. You see, the free buffet is ecstatic devotion. It's much better than this other stuff. This lasts forever. Every day you can come and eat. Otherwise, if you don't get this taste, you can't eat the buffet. You won't want to. How do we come here every day for 6 years together? Unless we're eating something nice, something fulfilling, food that Kamalakanta knows not of. I'm glad he does lots of yoga and everything. His body maybe will stay around. Maybe will wear down the stone. Yeah.
Maybe once I get a massage from him.
Yeah. You get what?
Maybe once I will get a massage from him.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yes. So, Balaram says, my argument today with a devotee, an enlightened person can engage their sensual desires at will, since he is not attached to material pleasures. Am I off base? Well, the sensual desires that you get here is the sensual. See, the reflection of the sensual desires is for the material. But the purity is, that's how we get purified, is immersing our transcendental senses, awakened senses, in having our transcendental desires fulfilled by relishing Krishna's name and pastimes and qualities. See, that's also sensual. See? Now, of course, we got material bodies. See? So you have material body, and so you may engage in, I mean, when you eat, if you don't enjoy eating, how can you, this false renunciation is ridiculous. So whether it's sex or eating, you could be immersed in that. But if you've got the gift, these poor guys, they're like ghosts, most of them. Most of these followers in religion are like ghosts because they read the Vedas, don't do this, no sex, no this, right? But they can't taste what we taste. They don't have the energy. Go ahead. What?
It is always increasing. I always encourage Jan Ilarita Madhava. It's always increasing. And it's written in Chaitanya Bhagavat. There was a thief. He wanted to steal. He saw all the devotees together and he said, wow, now it's my time to go and steal because their houses are empty. I can go and steal now. But then he received the mercy and he had no taste for stealing anymore. He didn't want to do that sin. He didn't want, because that taste is so high that you're completely absorbed by that. And it's
Still again, this is the problem. You say like that, and people think it's all or nothing. You just get the taste, and then it's all finished. No, it's not like that. And that's why the devotees, they live out their desires. That's why you see Lord Caitanya had devotees who were married. They had children. They did all this, but they also had love for Krishna. They had love for Lord Caitanya, Gaur Prem. Pure, and that keeps you safe in the world. This the devotees don't know. It's all or nothing. That's their speculations. And gradually, or quickly, who the hell knows? It doesn't matter. You have the same love. You'll have the same love Rupa Goswami has for Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. Well, there are, of course, variations. You just get that pure love, and then you live your life out. And it was preferred. They like to be renounced. They didn't want to be bothered with other things. So, go ahead, Lalita. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Guru Maharaj. I just wanted to explain it very clearly. Vaidhi Bhaktas still have that idea, I need to suppress myself because I can't do this and I can't do that. And they still struggle, even having this mercy, still struggling. Well, I never had the idea I cannot do that and I'm not allowed to do that. And I just live my life, but I get more and more taste by your association. That's just the value. That's just what's happening here. You get more taste.
This is the better path. This is the one where you can be more natural. And it's like if you can't accept this path, then you have no other alternative if you want to be sort of pious, is you'll follow religion. And there's faults in it. Fault is less taste. The more taste you have, the more you'll finish off. Otherwise, you're just repressing. You can say, well, I'm following rules. See, I'm not committing sin. Oh yeah? You don't really want to have any sex? If and some people will say, yeah, no, I don't, but it's all repressed down. And it comes out, and if they become sannyas, it comes out they want to be adored and worshipped. Just like a woman comes out like that. I've seen it. The sannyasis, they love the adoration, like a woman going to a beauty parlor and getting her nails done and all that and prancing down. Wow, this guy looked at me. They looked at me. Wow. God, I'm really beautiful. See, I'm beautiful. Devotees are thinking Krishna is beautiful. Devotees are beautiful, relishing that. Bhakti is beautiful. Yeah, so it's, it's just whatever your life is. People got to put your, don't look at the dirt, don't look at the humanness. Look at the divine, because that's the whole thing. The Lord has come to meet the human. He wants to make friends with us. This is the covenant. That's one thing I liked about the Christians, that God wanted to make a covenant. And I thought, what is this? God wants to make some deal with us. Isn't that amazing? God, and it's true. He wants to make a deal with you. He's the best salesman. He wants to make a deal. There's this TV program called Let's Make a Deal, He wants to make a covenant, a deal. So the deal was before with Moses' deal, the Lord wanted to make a covenant, the Old Testament covenant. Well, you follow this rule and this rule and this rule, and we'll give you a little bit of something. Not much, actually. We'll give you the land of milk and honey. It was material, and they went for it because they're materialistic minded still. Oh, the milk and honey. Wow, what a beautiful place. See, Mota Goodness, probably, nice place, waterfalls and stuff like that. See, but if you're a deeper devotee, it's like, I want more than waterfalls, for God's sake, Lord. See, so it was, let's make a deal, a covenant. So they made the covenant. You follow all these rules and mandates and everything, and we'll give you a beautiful waterfall with a nice food to eat, and the nice trees and all that. Milk and honey land. Then the New Testament is a new covenant. See? New covenant. Well, if you just believe, if you just accept Jesus and his word and become his follower, truly, genuinely, not enviously, not looking at his pockets. He hadn't that much money anyway. He gave it all to Judas to hold. You like the money, you hold that. And he was stealing some, he takes some out of the kitty. Yeah, so there was a new deal, a new covenant. The new covenant is faith in Jesus, and people got the Holy Spirit. Real faith. Pure, and they got to get purified. They got to listen, like they listened to Jesus for 3 years, and they got pure. You got to listen to the preaching of real devotees, inspired words, and all that. You get purified, and boom, starts to wake. Well, got some good news for you Vaishnavas in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math. The Lord wants to make another deal, a new deal, not Old Testament Vaishnavism. Well, if you follow all these rules, regulations, and do these fastings and this renunciations and these austerities, and then you go do the thing, and then, yeah. And what do you get? I don't know I don't think they know what they're doing. I don't think they even know what they're getting. I think that's called blind adherence to the rules and regulations. They're still blind. They don't know what the real prize is, but they're just doing it because they're supposed to. And they don't want to go to hell. That's why, they read the scripture. So anyway, this is a better deal. This is also, again, just believe in this preaching, man. You can check it in the book. This is even better than the Bible in that sense. Our Bible here, these books are more extensive, more logical, more clear, less editing. You can check this path that I'm preaching here in Prabhupada's book, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam. It's always listen to the inspired word of God from someone used by the Supreme Lord. Are we still? Yes?
Sometimes it's a little bit choppy again.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so you just take this deal here. Just come and listen to these nice classes. Come and chant with us, and you'll finish it. You'll get the finishing work. You'll get this Bhakti Lata beads very quickly here. Then you'll get fortune, get more. You become a goddess of fortune here. Because you're married to Krishna when you get this bij, this taste, and it deepens forever. Hey, don't you want to live forever? I mean, we do. We are living forever here. This is real life. No, it's just the way it is. I'm going to have to stop soon. It's getting late for you guys anyway. Boy, you got 19 people here today. Yeah, that's great. Amazing. So much about, there's so much to glorify. You know, it's just unbelievable. That's why I say, you know, we're gonna conquer this universe, man. We got all the tools. These are all arrows, man. Unlimited quiver, just like Arjuna. He was just shooting down all these things. His arrows kept growing in his thing, and it kept being filled. See, that's the way it works, man. These are arrows. These are truths. We keep shooting them. Why does it stop, man? It doesn't. It's forever. There's always things to say about Krishna, and it's very powerful. It's full of potencies. These words, they transform people. They change people. They change hearts. They attract Radha in your heart to awaken, man. You know, this love, you know, awaken, and then Krishna becomes very attractive. Who wouldn't want that? That's the greatest treasure in the world. That's the bhakti, that's the pearl of great price explained. Nobody's explained that until now like this. What is the pearl of great price Jesus talking about? Everybody's speculating on what it is. This is what it is. You only know what it is when you get it. When you get what Jesus has got, you know what the pearl is. And this is even more because, you know, Lord Caitanya didn't come. This is like Prahlad, you know, this is, the devotees, they come and the Lord gives them something to give. Right? And so, and this, I mean, we got the great privilege of giving what Lord Caitanya gave, which is the greatest of all, the greatest gifts of all. The greatest and quickest path to beyond salvation. You know, pure devotional service, pure bhakti lata bees. Can you not tell we have this priceless jewel? Can you not see? I mean, you can all check it. Read chapter 23 of Madhya Lila. When devotees have prema, not just bhav. Bhav, you can feel it waking in their heart like this, but not so many tears. Maybe some tears. But when you got prema, man, it's all explained really as it is. Chapter 23. You got prema, you jump around like a frog, you can't contain it, so intense, so wonderful. You were very joyful and grateful. Ecstatic, highest happiness, man. You know, talk about sensual. Woo! You got the object of the senses are looking for in many millions of lifetimes. You've attained that object, and you taste it, and you relish it, and you come back to that object forever. Nothing like it. See, that's what we got, man. We do, oh man, we got treasure here. You want treasure, man? We got the best treasure. You can't get this treasure in this country. You can't get it in Gaudi's. That's just the truth, man. I can speak it because it's true, right? Don't tell me I'm overly confident, because I am. Because I'm overly confident because I got overconfidence. I have mass confidence in this truth, man. I have mass experience in this. I have mass happiness in this. Everything is exaggerated. So of course I'm going to be overly confident. Excessively confident. Yeah. Why shouldn't I be? Exuberant, over exuberance, very passionate, extremely passionate about this preaching. Are you cracking up there, Balaram, at our jokes? Yeah, it's empowerment. You got to have it, man. I can't think of it. I just love this. I love this service, man. It's great, man. I have to have it. That's why I come here every day. I want to serve. I was the most selfish person in the world. And the Lord gave me the gift of service, you know? Everything here I got, whatever I got is a gift, man. So I can't glory in myself. I can only glory in the Lord's and His mercy and Lord Caitanya. And, it's true. We really got it. You want it, man? Come here. Pick it up, man. Dinner is served, ding-a-lings. Ding-a-ling-ling. Okay, let's get out of here. I gotta jump in the water. It's hot. Yeah, I got the AC on. It's still hot in here, man. Oh, I found Uber here. Oh, they got Uber. Now I got easy transportation. Cheap, easy transportation. The Lord makes it great, man. I couldn't believe it, man. 60 pesos and I can go a long way, So, yeah, it's fantastic, man. This whole thing, the whole life is amazing, man.
With Krishna, everything is amazing.
Yeah, amazing. This Uber is so great. I just to push you. Then I think I'll go here and it's 60 pesos. Oh, that's cheap, man. Better than walking in this heat. You get sunstroke. I almost got it the other day. I was walking. It was very hot. I started to get dizzy. I thought, oh man. Yeah. Okay, my friends. Till we meet again. Hare Krishna. Oh, you stay on for a second there.